We are back here in Whistler to see what it's like to travel between two mountains using a zipline. And we're not only doing one zipline tour today, but two different ones from the best operators here in Whistler.
The last time we were here, we did the Whistler Snow Walls, which was totally amazing. Yes! We made it! And now, after 2 months, we're back again.
It is actually just me doing the activity today, which is becoming more of a norm because of the pregnancy.
But I'm happy to stay behind and just stroll around the village.
Bye! The first zipline tour isn't exactly in Whistler Village. That's why I dropped off Max and my dad Whistler Village, so they can relax a little bit because it's really hot outside right now, and maybe they can also grab some lunch because it's already lunchtime while I do the zipline tour. So the location is about a 10-minute drive from Whistler Village, so I'm heading there right now. It's up to Cougar Mountain Road, and I think I'm pretty excited about this one because I don't think I've had a zipline tour for the longest time. Maybe I could remember once or twice during my childhood that I've done a zipline like this. That is nowhere near the level of this one. That is pretty extreme. So the first zipline tour is called SuperFly Ziplines, and it's brought to life by the same people that gave us Vallea Lumina and some of the best tours there are in Whistler, Canada. Now, we have been in this area of Whistler before when we did the Vallea Lumina for a few times now. And I think this is the same location as the SuperFly Ziplines.
While Nat goes off on his zipline tour, Daddy and I started looking for lunch in the Whistler Village because this little timbit in my belly is yelling for lunch.
This is the same place as the Vallea Lumina, so they have kind of like a base camp where they conduct all of the activities. I'm here to check in for the zipline. So after a quick safety briefing, we were given our gear for the tour and helmets for the buggy ride. The buggy ride as well would take you up the mountain so you can zip back down to the base camp.
So I want to welcome you with these first two Z1. This is our first zipline of the day out of 4. This is also our highest zipline of the day. So we will be in a height of 200 meters or 650 feet.
I guess there's no sugarcoating the thrill at this point because there's only one way to get back down to base camp, and that's by zipping from one zipline to the next.
That's the look I want to see.
Sweet. Yeah. It's supposed to be a little awkward. So we're just waiting for everyone to get hooked up here. But it turns out that SuperFly Zipline is 4 ziplines and you get transferred between 2 mountains. So we're currently on Cougar Mountain and we're going to zipline back to Rainbow Mountain.
Alrighty.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry about that.
Thank
Alrighty.
Woo! So this by far, the third zipline here in SuperFly Ziplines, is the fastest that they are saying. It was quite short, but you get to a maximum speed in 3 seconds.
Oh yeah! Woo!
It's definitely a hotter day for sure here in Whistler. I don't feel it because I feel the wind through my hair and through my back. But every now and then I get droplets of sweat just dropping, which is quite unusual here in Whistler.
Good arbitrage. About this one, much like Godzilla, there's something slightly different. Lines are a little bit closer. So if you feel like getting cozy and holding each other's hands, now's the time. Just making sure you're in that right position when you get along. Oh, bye, friend!
Alright, last one.
Last one, man.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1. Let's go!
Four zip lines in a day. That's a lot. Highly recommend SuperFly Ziplines because I'd look to do zip lines here in Whistler. So the orientation of the zip line is you get 4 zip lines in one tour, and that's you're gonna be crossing between 2 different mountains. So we were kind of like zipping from one mountain to the other mountain and back to the same mountain again, which was kind of crazy. During that time as well, since we were like 5 in a group, we get to take turns and then you get a little bit of a rest in between. Guides were super friendly and very entertaining. One thing to take note, that SuperFly Ziplines is operating year-round, but I think it's time to meet up with Max and my dad. I'm not sure what they've been up to all this time.
Super hot in Whistler right now. Good thing Daddy and I found this lodge and we're just staying in the lobby right now, resting and cooling down. Hot! Air conditioned. Yes. How is it?
It was definitely not for any pregnant women.
Definitely.
So there were a total of 4 zip lines for the entire tour.
Oh my god.
And then we went between 2 mountains twice.
The fastest colors in the world are red and green. And I'm so lucky 'cause my heart is just the same.
We have finally checked in for our hotel for the night. This one isn't exactly in Whistler, it's actually in Squamish.
Because it's the long weekend, everything is fully booked and expensive.
Yeah, that was crazy, right? So we were looking for hotels for this weekend, and it turns out that if you wanted to stay in Whistler, it's like $500 a night.
I think so crazy.
So as a cheaper option, we drove 45 minutes down to Squamish. This one is around $200 a night, which isn't bad. Know that if you do want to save a little bit, you can drive down to Squamish.
And if you don't mind driving, that's a great option.
After resting a bit, we looked for dinner in downtown Squamish and called it a night. Because we have another epic zipline tour the following day.
When I wake up in the morning, drinking coffee on my balcony, trees are dancing to the
Hey guys, welcome to day 2 here in the Whistler Squamish area. We can't really say just Whistler because we're currently in Squamish.
Still gonna be a hot day today, but we checked out pretty early from our hotel, so it's not that warm yet. And you know us, whenever we are in Whistler Squamish area, we always love to grab some breakfast at our favorite place, Pure Bread.
And I think this branch is pretty new as well. They just opened 2 months ago, which is really nice. Everything is brand new. They got all of our favorites in there. And as usual, we always go with our go-tos. I always go with my favorite chocolate almond croissant. And Max?
So I got the spinach, ham and cheese brioche, and it looks like there's roasted tomatoes as well.
Maybe I should try something new whenever we're in Pure Bread, but you can't go wrong with a chocolate almond croissant.
So we we've driven up early here in Whistler, and Nat's zipline is still an hour away because we wanted to check out this pretty iconic lake here in Whistler, and it's called Green Lake. We've always just driven by this lake whenever we're driving around Whistler because there's also a popular lookout spot by the road. But since we have some time today, we have researched some spots where we can go up close to the lake.
Oh, I think I see it.
Is it?
Yeah. So Green Lake, by the name, is very popular for the color of its water. It's color green, and I think it's kind of like a teal green like color.
And it's very massive. Oh, it's so nice. We should have brought your paddle board.
I've never known a love so steady. Even gold won't
Very refreshing for this weather.
Is it cold though?
We
Just a little bit. Yeah.
I think that's glacier water.
Every low and every high.
So the next zipline tour is ZipTrek Ecotours the Sasquatch. The Sasquatch spans over 2 kilometers long and holds 2 records. It is the longest zipline in North America and the 5th longest zipline in the world. ZipTrek's zipline is conveniently located inside the Whistler village. So we just parked our car by the parking lots, and then we're making our way to the Excalibur gondola. Bye! Headed off to the zipline. Max is going with my dad to have some lunch in the Whistler village. Hello, I think I'm on the right place. ZipTrek's zipline.
Your glasses don't have chums, you gotta leave them behind. Hats you gotta leave behind. Fanny packs gotta stay behind. Your head will literally be going like this on the zipline.
Of course, safety is the #1 priority. So we had a quick safety briefing explaining everything about the gear and what we should expect during the tour. So I think we're gonna go on a 20-minute ride in the beginning, and then another 10-minute ride to the top of the Sasquatch. Thank you. Awesome. Just met Malik here, friend of mine, and we're sharing a gondola together.
Oh yeah, and so what's your name?
My name is Nat. This zip line is supposed to take us from one mountain, so Blackcomb Mountain, to Whistler Mountain.
Oh.
If you guys are familiar with peak-to-peak gondola,
Yeah.
it's achieving the same thing, but you're inside a gondola.
Yeah.
But this time, it's actually in a zip line.
Yeah. Very terrifying experience.
Exactly.
The best thing to do, walk. No, listen, for your health, it's very good. Take a bottle of water and walk.
But we do that, I don't know. I'll feel like
Because you do lots of camera, yeah.
Very sunny day here at Whistler, and craving for a bubble tea, so I'm going to look for a bubble tea here in Whistler. Found the bubble tea! Okay, I think it's inside this hotel. Yes! Thank you so much!
Yeah, be careful, okay? I
Yeah.
hope you like it.
Thanks. So the Whistler Bubble Tea is located inside the Summit Lodge Hotel, and it's inside the spa, which is really relaxing inside and chill. And it's like the cutest baby store I've been to. They're selling all sorts of summer clothes for kids. Floaties, swimsuits, hats, everything. You can even rent some strollers and wagons if your little ones are already tired to walk around the village. Taking some notes for future reference. Maybe next summer?
To be honest, I didn't think we were gonna be on top of Blackcomb today. Thought we were just gonna do something low elevation. It's about 10 minutes from here, eh?
Yeah. How was your gondola ride?
Very good.
Good.
Yeah.
Right?
How high is it? Pretty high? Seeing the platform of the zipline was exciting and terrifying in a way. Once you've been hooked up, the gate opens and you have a set of steps you'll have to walk onto without any handrails. And once you get the courage and decide you're ready, you just take a deep breath and walk off.
Yeah, it's
What am I doing?
We're gonna have fun. That's what we're doing. Good work.
Why?
So stick down a little bit, your hands. All right, guys. On go. 3, 2, 1, go.
One more.
Oh, that was a rush.
One more step up for me. Perfect. And then we'll come down together. Yeah, it definitely gets the heart racing, hey?
How'd you like it?
One more time.
That experience was nothing like any other I've done, and I couldn't wait to tell Max all about it. Hello!